I just want to firstly congratulate the 5 ministers of state who have been sworn into cabinet by our head of state, His Excellency Sir Dadae. Cabinet must hold its numbers for all ministers assigned to do the job. In the last political play that was happening, we lost 5 in that play. Nothing new. We've lost ministers before, and we've been able to fill in the ranks. This afternoon saw the successful swain of 5 ably qualified leaders of our country who were in Parliament, who were available in government ranks into cabinet this afternoon. And I want to make a special mention of our government caucus, who've been very supportive in the process for us to not just pick up someone, but totally assess where we are picking from, considering merits, considering regional balance, and consideration of the ability to ensure we have a steady, stable government until we fulfill the Section 63 invitational mandate from the 2002 National General Elections. I want to affirm that the witness of 5 members of Parliament as ministers into 5 key portfolios, and I want to indicate that Minister, the Honourable Dr. Kobby Bomareo, is restored to his old portfolio in a move that took place. Some were caught by surprise in the element of surprise politics that happened. He was one of them that was swept up in the surprise politics that played out. Upon realizing what was at stake, he made his way back to the government ranks, and he's now assumed back his portfolio, the portfolio of the housing. I want to indicate that the Honourable Belden Namah, we came in together into politics in 2007. He's a strong advocate of PNG rights. Continues to sound out what is important for our country from wherever he sits. He's been predominantly operating from the opposition bands for so long. He's now joined government, and I just want to, in a special way, make mention to him and welcome him. We welcome his experience into our cabinet. He will take up the vacant portfolio of culture and tourism, but more importantly, we will pack with him an element of tourism policy. There's an element that needs to go into that space of tourism, and he will look into that space. We will look at the issues of border security and working in the border space, border elements in terms of securing our borders. That's something that we will construct for an experienced man as the Honourable Namah is, and we welcome him into cabinet. He brings into cabinet all round of experience. He has previously served in cabinet before in other portfolios. He's been in opposition for so long, has an all-round experience that brings now into cabinet, so we'd like to welcome him and congratulate his family, his people, especially Vanimo, who's been patient with him for so long. He's always spoken on issues. In the time I've been Prime Minister, in the time I've been in government, when he was in opposition, never crossed personal lines, but spoke on matters of principles and policies. And so his talent is appreciated in that context. I want to welcome in a special way the Honourable Kinoka, member for Unggai-Bena. He assumes a very important responsibility of higher education. He formerly served as PAU and know very well the issues in the higher education sector. And so he assumes this important portfolio that has been left vacant in the last political spillovers that took place. So the Honourable Kinoka has welcomed into this portfolio. We look forward to work with him to ensure the higher education sector does not lose momentum, but is responsive to the needs of our people in this time that we are in. I want to also pay recognition to Honourable Thomas Opa. Little did I know that this is the first time a member for Kerema is now brought into cabinet as a Minister of State. He's served faithfully as a Vice Minister, along with the Minister Kaeok and Minister Kinoka. They've been Vice Ministers for so long in Vice Minister of ranks. He served very well as Vice Minister for Petroleum and Energy. He now assumes into full ministerial status as Minister for Energy, and we will also park as a caretaker Minister for Petroleum as we go through the phase when Minister Maladina has stepped out of office. So he assumed role as Minister for Energy, and he will also look after the petroleum portfolio. Very experienced man himself, and he's served in the energy sector for so long. I'm also looking at how we could empower more in the energy space, especially in the light of continuous problems we have with PNG power. But Minister Opa steps into this space, and I want to congratulate him, his family. I know his wife is here with us, and all his family and friends and support from the great Kerema district. I want to also, lastly but not the least, indicate to the country the Honorable Miki Kaeok from Wapenamenda. He first entered politics in 2002. He's a very experienced man. He's been around, a very sound and stable person. It is in our considered view that his stability will best be fitted in finance portfolio. He brings into that portfolio a senior staff, not someone on the rush, not someone who can be reckless, but sit down, follow the budget transcript, and work faithfully to ensure what is intended for in our budget gets delivered to our people, through our districts, through our provinces, and through the portfolios that it's supposed to serve. So this is the lineup of today. We have a couple of slots to fill in our cabinet still. Cabinet portfolio runs up to 39, including the Prime Minister's seat. This brings up to 37 in my view, and so we've got a couple of positions here to be filled. We'll also be bleeding new bloods into our Vice Minister portfolios. As you would see, this swearing has 3 out of 5 those who served as Vice Ministers, bidding their time, waiting for a moment to be called into cabinet. So I want to make mention that Vice Minister portfolios will be filled to ensure we breed leadership in preparation for continued leadership in our country. I want to also make indication that the petroleum portfolio, Minister Maladina has stepped aside. I'm awaiting his return to PNG for us to have discussion as to what is the case about, the matter that he's now faced with in New South Wales Police, the matter that is before court, and we will hear him out and take a decision as to what happens in that portfolio in due course. But in respect to him stepping aside, I just want to offer commendations. That's the second time someone from my cabinet has stepped aside after matters relating to court cases surfaced. The Honourable Aya Tambua did step out, and now the Honourable Tewai Maladina stepped out of cabinet. This is a new trend. I just want to commend leaders who took responsibility to ensure that they are out of cabinet as they go through matters that are before court. So as I said earlier, the Honourable Minister Opa would assume all responsibilities in as far as the petroleum sector is concerned. As Prime Minister also, I will assume continue to look after mining sector matters until Thursday or Friday thereabouts, when the current minister who's been removed by court, his matters is dispensed with in the court that is in the Supreme Court. I want to thank our seniors like Sir Peter, Sir Chris, and other leaders who've come to illustrate with this. I want to thank our Deputy Prime Minister, who had to fly in all the way from Leh, just made it in time for this moment. It is his government as much as my government. We all share responsibility, and we look forward to the time the new ministers contribute to us. We don't have much time. Our nation is facing 50th anniversary of independence next year. we are time bound and to do certain things, especially our government's core policy focus on constructing laws that will secure more for our country. We took office in 2019 to ensure we have structured our laws in fisheries, forestry, agriculture, mining and petroleum that is geared towards Papua New Guinea and Papua New Guinea-based investors. Even foreign investors who operate in our country, it must be a win-win for all of us. And that construct of the resource law regimes will fully be unbundled and take shape post-2025 going forward. We're working with all respective industries to ensure that whatever project is hanging space, whether it's Papua LNG or Wafi Golku, Pasca, Pinyang, Freedom River, whatsoever is moved quicker under existing regimes. And this government has clear difference between past governments. Our focus is getting back more for PNG as we're doing today in Pogra, 51% for PNG beneficiaries and 49% for our investor partners. So we have a clear policy difference. Good luck to those who want to form government. They have to pronounce their policy as yet. Fixing roads, classrooms, education, everything else is ordinary. Every government will do that. But our clear point of difference has been our focus to fight to take back more from our resources, whether it's in forestry, fisheries, all other aspects of resource. So that is a clear difference between our government here and I don't know whichever potential government that is saying out there in space. All right, thank you very much.